Some celebs pull up loco. You know we up next, pull up mofos. They gon' be there on repeat, they like, oh no. Where's the mix it up, let's take a photo now. For now, I'm loco. For now, preserve the beat, I'm more loud. I said I'm more loud, I'm more loud.
Yes, my peoples, big up yourself, big up the whole Metric community. Make sure you lot are smashing the likes. Subscribe if you're new. 10-minute update. It might not even be 10 minutes. All the Manchester United news for the day. Let's get straight into it. Let me know what you lot think in the comments. Bam. So we'll start off here. Amrin's press conference. Obviously, this is more or less everything broken down of what he said there. Benjamin Sesko is going to be out for a few weeks. He will return when the others leave for AFCON. And they're meant to be leaving 2 weeks before the start of AFCON. So AFCON starts on the 21st of December. They're meant to leave 2 weeks before that. So like 8th, 9th of December. So they're going to miss a few games. There's already 6 games they're missing if they get to the final of AFCON. Now that's an extra 2 games, which is crazy. Mainu is injured but will train tomorrow. Lisandro Martinez is close to returning. Amrin says midfield is not a position for Martinez because there's all this talk about can he be a midfielder and be the DM? No, it's not going to happen. So that's that. Casemiro, Man United will not trigger the 1-year extension in Casemiro's deal as the Brazil international is one of only 3 players who earns in excess of 300k a week. So there's him, there's Rashford, and I think Sancho. There might be someone else. And Bruno, sorry. Rashford, him, and Bruno. And obviously, Rashford should be going. So that's going to cut it down significantly. United will have the finances to invest heavily in a midfielder in the summer, with Casemiro likely to be released unless he accepts a salary reduction. He ain't going to accept a salary reduction with Saudi in for him. It's not happening. Cool. So that's that. Then we've got some staff at United. New 50 million training ground thought United and Amrin would be sacked after the Grimsby game. A few also thought after we finished 15th. But obviously it came up from the higher up, Sir Jim, etc., that we must hold our nerve. The belief in the Portuguese remains strong. Grimsby was the most difficult moment for me, is what Amrin said. And yeah, obviously he said a couple of days out of United's home match against Everton, which falls on the anniversary of the Ipswich game. So basically the Everton game that's coming, that's going to fall on the anniversary that he first played his first game for Man United. He didn't play, but you know what I'm saying? He was coaching. You know what I mean? And then there's these talks about Bruno Fernandes on a night out, soul circling at a bar in the team hotel, Kuala Lumpur. The former United goalkeeper Lee Grant called an old colleague after landing the Huddersfield Town job. Because remember, he was here to help him with the goalkeepers and then he got a job. Bruno Fernandes grabbed the phone and joked, he's not coming to Huddersfield with you, he's coming to Saudi with me. And then luckily for United, Fernandes decided to turn down the 700k a week, 700,000 a week deal he was offered. No tax. He's loyal, man. This is our captain, proper geezer. Yeah, and he came at himself and he said he spoke to his wife and he said to his wife, do you want to go? She said, listen, if you don't feel like you've won everything, don't leave yet. So he still feels like he's got more. So we'll see. According to the staff, the atmosphere is much better around the club this season because the job cuts have ended. The players have moved into their new state-of-art training ground because of a number of changes brought in by Amrin. He has pushed a new drive for engagement with supporters, introducing a rule that players must sign autographs for the fans before and after at Old Trafford. Amrin does not leave before satisfying every request for a selfie or autograph. Training has been intense this season. Only on one occasion has Amrin given his players 2 days off. So, and they like to stay anyway. There's reports coming out that they like to stay now. They've got PS5. It's all good. Benjamin Sesko is so determined to make his mark. He often comes at 8:30 to Carrington, like an hour before everyone else. United relied on data to make their summer signings. They chose Sesko over Victor Gyökeres. And that's something to do with Mark Sassoni, who he's come from the F1 and he's been doing some mad data stuff. Anana hasn't given up. He still thinks he's going to become the #1 after next season when he comes back from his loan from Trabzonspor. He's keen to come back and make himself the #1. His dream's still alive. We'll see what happens with that. Barcelona at this stage intend to take up the option to buy Rashford permanently with his loan spell finishes, obviously in the summer. they have first refusal to snap him up at 26 million. So right now they're looking at, yeah, we would buy him, but obviously you got to wait and see how it goes. That's Sony there. This is the geezer that came from F1, and United believe they are in the top 4 clubs in terms of access to data. This guy's switched up our whole data. You can see by our signings, the way we sign players now. Lamens was the best keeper in the world at the time. Euro was in League One's top team, etc. Like all the little things that we do is fully data driven. So big up them, man. Big up to Sony. Shea Lacey, he might get his time as well. Obviously, Amrin came out today and he said, yeah, the academy is who we're going to have to rely to when it comes to AFCON. Ahmad and Bumo Mazraoui. Martinez expected to return to Man United squad against Everton, so he's back. You understand? But in the next 2 days are important how he fares in training. Obviously, he's not going to play, but he's going to return back to the squad. He'll be on the bench, etc., which is positive to see that he's actually here. He's back. Sully just broke that news about half an hour ago. Not even that. Yeah, look at that. 30 minutes ago, Sully. And Sully's very good for Manchester United news. So if you know, you know. And that's it there. We got some more news. This is all the Victor Gyökeres stuff. We wanted Sesko instead. This is Amrin. There's been a couple of occasions where Ruben Amrin has entered the dressing room after wins, telling his squad, that is my effing team. That's how I want you lot to play. I'm guessing that's the Brighton game. What other team? Sunderland, probably. Majority of our wins. Do you know what I'm saying? We had 3 wins in a row. There's no concerns about Sesko, blah, blah, blah. This is just the Grimsby stuff that they thought he was going to get sacked. This is Bruno Fernandes. He rejected the 700k, etc. So that's a big one. I'll be real. 700k, no taxes, mental. And then this is from Samuel Lockhurst, which came out 7 hours ago. Man United have a 3-man shortlist of Adam Wharton, Elliot Anderson, and Carlos Baliba. Amrin wants to continue with the strategy of targeting Premier League players. And Samuel Lockhurst said as well, back to that, he said, look, Man United will not trigger the 1-year extension in Casemiro's contract due to the fact he's one of 3 players who are in excess of 300k. And obviously it's Wharton, Anderson, or Baliba. Whatever one we're going to go for, it's definitely going to be one of them. So that's the Man United news. That's everything for you lot today. Let me see if there's anything else. That's just what I basically told you. Yeah, Onana still trying to be #1. It's not going to happen. Smash the likes, my peoples. Let me know what you lot think in the comments. You lot think Onana's got a chance of being #1? Let me know what you lot think. Love.
Got some celebs pull up local. You know we up next, pull up mobos. They don't be there on repeat, they're like, oh no. Where's the mix it up, let's take a photo now. For now, I'm local. For now, preserve the beat, I'm more loud. I said I'm